Here we're going to tie a fly called the Chironocone. First thing I went ahead and did was just added a white Chironomid bead. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to take some small D-rib or medium D-rib, depending on the size that we're tying. I'm tying a 12 here, so I'm going to use some small. If you're tying big ones like 8s and 10s, you can probably bump up to the medium size. And what I'm going to do is just lash in that D-rib and wrap it down the shank of the hook. Then I'll build up just a little bit of a body here, really covering up that D-rib, letting that bright red thread show through. And I tied this about halfway down the bend of the hook. Now what we're going to do is just take our thread forward to that bead. Now what I'm going to do is take that D-rib and I'm going to wrap it. And I want to make sure that I wrap this so that well, I'll show you here. This is going to be the flat side of the D-rib. You can see how it's laying flat. I want it to ride so that the D portion of the material faces upwards, and it gives it some nice bumpy segmentation there. You can see the little ridges, the little bumps. That's what I'm going for. And I just take this D-rib, oopsie, accidentally let go of it. Start over here. I just take this D-rib forward. I'm going to take it all the way to the bead, and I'm going to leave a slight space right behind the bead. Not much, just a little bit of a spot where I can tie in my thorax here. I'm just going to capture that D-rib, making sure it's nice and secure. Then I can trim it out of there. Now the next step is for that thorax, and what I'm going to use is just some Peacock Herl. I'm just going to take a single strand of Peacock Herl. I'm going to tie this in by the tip, right up here by the front. And I'm going to take that Peacock Herl, I'm just going to wrap a little collar or thorax all the way to the bead, and I can capture it. Trim out your peacock, then I can whip finish right behind that bead, and that's a finished Chironocone. Very easy chironomid to tie, but very deadly, very effective. And you can tie this fly in several different colors. I tied it in red, which is probably the most popular, but you can tie it in black, olive, brown, whatever color you feel like. And you can buy all the materials for this fly at intheriffle.com.